Okay, we're in round 2. We're going to have to mulligan this hand. And this one we'll keep. And yeah, we'll keep that on top too. Even though we kind of need the second black, I think I'm just going to take the land. This actually isn't that great of a hand either, to be honest, but I think it was a keep. I'll get the Rights out there. At least Rights has some Blood Bond Vampire synergy. Alright, and no 2-drop from our opponent's nice. Okay. Oh. Got our blue mana, I guess. Envoy, okay. Ooh. Kitty Patrol's not bad. Alright, let's go Sky Climber first. We have 3 and my opponent has 2? How many envoys are in this draft? It's crazy. Crazy talk, I tell you. Ooh, here's our Bloodbound Vamp. Alright, well, might as well swing at the Sky Climber because I can't block with it. I mean, I can't think of a reason he wouldn't want to block there, but he did not. Well, alright. Pretty glad he didn't block there. Translator. Okay. Guess that does something. Sky Climber number 2. Alright, well, I'm going to want to start going over top here, I think. So I guess the play is... Yeah, I mean... Problem is he's going to get to swing back with the translator. I think we allow that. We've got the Vampiric Rights to help us. We could have left that back to block an Envoy, but I don't know if that's better. I mean, I guess now we don't have Vampiric Rights up, which is a thing. But being able to McKinley Patrol, even if he attacks with the Translator and maybe go over top next turn, we'll see. All right, so take 5 here. Huh. Bearer of Silence plus Sacrifice. So it's interesting. I kind of want to sack the Bloodbond Vamp only because the Sky Climber's now. Sky Climbers feel more important now, don't they? I mean, yeah, I think they do. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to need the flying. I mean, it interacts positively with the vampiric rights, but it doesn't fly. I don't know if that's right. That was a tough one. Yeah, it was a tough one. So I guess I can. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. So if I hadn't sacked the Bloodbound Vamp, I could swing with it here, but I don't have one Sky Climber. Now if I have two Sky Climbers, I can double block an Envoy. He's only got one card in hand. I can also double block a Translator. I don't want to block the Bearer of Silence. Alright, I think we're just staying back this turn. This way, if he has a trick, I can at least get some Vampiric Rights value. The problem is if I play the Patrol, I can't double fly, which I kind of need to do here. But I am willing to trade a Sky Climber for a Translator. Now I think I'm just going to double block an Envoy and take some damage. I think I can afford to take 4 damage here. Now if I draw land, I can still double fly my Sky Climbers with the Patrol. But if I don't, I probably have to play Patrol anyway and offer the double block to the Translator. And then just block the Envoy. Not attacking with the Bearer of Silence there actually makes 0 sense. That was made way less sense than. Oh, we got the land. And could theoretically play the Blade Master. I don't think we're ready for that yet, though. So I guess we just patrol it up and chill. Oh, wait. Now I can't double fly, can I? I botched that. Well, it's actually not that huge of a deal because I think I'm double blocking the Translator this turn now. Although, well, maybe I wouldn't have to. Might have been a mistake. I don't know if I can afford to take the Translator damage anyway, though, but it was a mistake to not. I guess this way I'll leave open 2 Vampiric Rights in case of removal, but seems unlikely. Oh, well, thank you for the card, my friend. I think we're just double blocking the Translator. Now he's decided to not attack with the Envoy, which is very strange. Am I gonna have to trade a or a sky climber for a bearer of silence? Maybe. What does he want to draw? The translator or the envoy? He wants the flyer. Okay. A little bit land heavy now, huh? So I can get him for 6 points of damage, but he can get back for 3. I think I might have to trade a sky climber for a bearer of silence. Not in love with that. Especially given he's going to have another envoy next turn. Bit of a challenge here. Well, maybe I do need to bash in and hope to just rip some allies and get some more damage in. Might have to be what I do here. I mean, I get him for 6 points of damage, I guess, which is nothing to scoff at. I have the Vampiric Rights for emergency use. Why did you scry? You already know it's on top of your deck. It's an envoy. That'd be funny if he bottomed it. That'd be interesting. He did bottom it. What? Why did you put it on top of your deck then? Uh-oh. I don't like the look at this. Ah, that's too bad. Too bad for us. Amazing for him, though. That was a bad draw. I guess we're in bad shape then. Am I just dead? I think we're just dead. Sadly. That's hilarious. He literally scried away. He put a card on... he scried away a card he put on top of his deck to draw into a card that he would have drawn into anyway. That's remarkably better. Mind equals blown. I'm trying to think what my play is. Do I have instant speed removal in here? No, wait, that's right. 0 pieces of removal. Was I supposed to Vampiric Rights on my turn? Yeah, I guess I was. I mean, I guess we're not dead. We're like so close to death, though. It's insane. And I can't use Vampiric Rights, so I can't imagine a scenario we get out of this. Wait, we are dead, aren't we? We still take 1 trample, 2, 3, 4. We're Xaxie's dead. Bummer. All right. Let's see if we can't do a little bit better in game 2 here. So, sideboarding. I still think Fortified Rampart's probably fine. Well, I guess he has a bunch of envoys, but it stops the Druid Path, whatever that dude's name is, so that alone seems worth it. It's still glitched, by the way. I still cannot zoom in on cards in sideboarding, which is just extremely strange. All right, no sideboard. Let's try it again. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. No black mana, but we've got a Sky Climber and a Patrol, which should be enough to hold us over till we find our elusive black mana. Opponent mulls to 6. Ooh. Vanguard. That'll be good eventually. Two drop of Hedron Crawler. Okay. Wait, did I say I didn't have black mana? Am I hallucinating? Have I lost my mind completely? Was Sky Climber the better play there instead of Envoy? I guess that's a reasonable question, isn't it? Might not have been. Well, I don't think I want to make that trade. Might just have to play the Envoy now. Alright, well, good news is Vanguard is on the way, dear. The words of Mrs. Doubtfire. It's on the way, dear. Kindi Patrol Vanguard's pretty sick. Alright, let's play Vampire Envoy and pass. Does have Oblivion Strike in his deck. Something I may have to worry about, but obviously going to play the Vanguard anyway. Five drop of Path Warden. Got it. Wish I had removal in my deck. You pesky removal that I don't have. Serene Steward. That's pretty cool. Still going to go for the Vanguard first, but it's cool that I can go Serene Steward and use it right away. But I think that's going to be our backup plan if this Vanguard gets Oblivion Stricken. Oblivion Stricken. I guess I technically could play Steward, give flying, and pump my Sky Climber. It's not bad. If I Vanguard... The problem is, if I Vanguard and he kills it and I've attacked with Envoy, do I want to block an Arcana Assassin? Not especially. With a Sky Climber, I really don't. If I play the Serene Steward, attack with the Envoy, pump the Sky... Like, getting in for 5 points of damage flying. I also can pump my Serene Steward and block the Arcana Assassin. So then I'm only getting for 4 points of damage, and he's swinging for 5. Well, I feel like Munda's Vanguard's got the most upside if he does not have an Oblivion Strike in his hand. If he does have an Oblivion Strike in his hand, could be a big problem. I can also play McKinley Patrol Serene Steward. It puts 2 bodies on the board. Lets me smash with an Envoy. I don't gain life, though. But then I can set up a better double block on the Path Warden. Not a great double block, though. That's the problem. I think we want to go Vanguard here. So we're just going to swing with the Envoy. Envoy, whatever it is. You get the point. McKinney Patrol works really well with the Vanguard, but I guess the problem is I don't want to swing the Vanguard into the... It's on each other creature you control. No, it's on each creature you control. That's insane. He basically just needs to play Oblivion Strike right now. Then he gets to smash. Otherwise, I'm not too concerned about it. Alright. Taking our medicine here. Now I really wouldn't mind drawing another land, because we could go Patrol Steward, attack. Although, then we don't gain the life. Bit of a dilemma there, I guess. Because then, it's a bit of a non-bow, isn't it? With the Patrol's good with Cohort, but it's not good with the Envoy. Okay. Ooh. Soothsayer's a sexy one. What is the play? I think we want to go Patrol Steward. We don't get to gain the life off Envoy, but I am okay with that. We just want to get as many bodies on the board for this Munda's Vanguard that we possibly can. Guess if he attacks with Path Warden, I'd probably just wait one more turn to block, because I could block with Envoy and Patrol and Pump. What would the total grand total toughness would go up to 9? That's pretty significant. Like, I probably just want to offer the double block, I guess, at that point. Especially after he just used a Tar Snare. Chain Mage, got it. I mean, he kind of has to. I'm gonna block. Because even if he has unnatural endurance, which I don't think he does, or if he has another Tar Snare, he still does not get to kill both my guys. So we block with Envoy and Patrol. Sadly, I don't get to use... Actually, the fact that I still have this synergy is pretty amazing. I guess I'm going to lose it here, but it's worth it. Trading an Envoy for a Path Warden on this board is just totally irrelevant. I guess it turns off Serene Steward, but I just don't care. Just is too good to pass up here. Medic 2, geez. Yeah, let's go Soothsayer. And we're going to swing with Patrol and Serene Steward. So, one card in his hand. If I tap down I get 2 extra points of damage if I tap down one of my creatures. I think he's kind of got to take this trade, right? Yeah. I'm okay with this trade, too. 1 extra point of damage. No, I think it's worth it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. Saddleback Lagak. Deep Fathom Skulker. God. So synergistic right now, but I just don't quite have the mana for you, buddy. All right, let's go Entangler. Tap down the 3/4, I guess. Just smash for just a quintillion damage. Actually, I guess we tap down the Lagak, right? Because he can't even double block and kill anything. All right. And now he's got a block too. He's in chump mode. All right. Opponent has had enough. Got it. All right, well, it turns out Munda's Vanguard is pretty busted with McKinney Patrol and Malakir Soothsayer out. So just black-green sort of sub-theme ally thing going on. Not much else to say, I guess, right? I think we're going to have to stick to this. Yeah. Keeping. I think we actually want to play Envoy first because he's got 2 Envoys of his own. I don't know. Kind of makes sense to me. We'll find out. At least we got a good hand. Certainly can't complain about that. Shoulder to shoulder, that's pretty good. Well, I guess we can play a Sky Climber if he doesn't have a 3-drop, maybe? If he has Envoy, though, we just play Envoy to meet it. Alright. Seer Envoy and Razian Envoy. I mean, could have played Sky Climber setting up for shoulder to shoulder. I don't know if that's the right move. Ooh, Arcana Assassin with Envoy. The synergy appears. Guess we go Sky Climber and swing as well. Except you get damage in. So next turn we can go Blade Master, but we can also go shoulder to shoulder. If we go, well, the problem with Blade Master is it's not really that big of a problem, I guess. But it means I have to tap one of my creatures. But I just tap the Envoy and play Blade Master, swing for 3 double strike. It still seems fine, and then I get to play Angel of Renewal and get double strike again. Otherwise, I can go for the shoulder to shoulder route. All right. Get a little bit of assassination happening here. I think we're just going Blade Master. Blade Master into Angel just seems pretty strong. Bummer. Now, Blade Master looks a lot less appealing, but then again, so does shoulder to shoulder. I think we're still going to go Blade Master. Ah. Bummer. Bummer Central. I can't smash for... Guess we go shoulder to shoulder now, because... It just sucks, because... Playing Blade Master with no initial value is just so bad, you know? But then again, like, playing shoulder to shoulder on one guy is really bad, too. A lot of things are kind of bad here. I guess I'm playing Blade Master. I don't like it at all, but Sometimes you gotta do things you don't like. Guess that's one way to say it. I mean, the vast majority of creatures in my deck are allies. I'm likely going to be playing an ally at least over the next, certainly next turn and maybe over the next couple turns. So it seems correct. It's just not terribly exciting. And even if he has Pathward in here, I'm still looking pretty good. Translator, I'm looking fine too. A little bit less good, but still fine. Bloodbond Vamp. It's another way to trigger double L double strike. I think we're just gonna. If only I had the mana to go shoulder to shoulder plus Bloodbond. Certainly some incentive to play Bloodbond first into Angel to gain the extra life, which does make sense. Plus I get to get in for 6. He gets to smash back though for 6. But then we get to play Angel, gain life, get this bigger double strike. Yeah, I think we're going for the big damage play here. So let's go Bloodbond, double strike, fly. Smash for 6. And yeah, next turn, Angel Renewal, gain 4, smash 4 a lot. He's certainly incentivized to attack with Translator now as well, because I think he wants to win the race. Usually you don't predict an Angel Renewal. I'm not sure if we showed him that game one either. It's kind of what I expected to happen here. So we are taking some damage. We're going to gain a lot of it back, though, as well as smash in for a lot. And even if he plays the Path Warden here, it looks like he's playing something better. I suppose we'll see. Man. Brood Monitor. Well, it's a pretty sick one to play. Same plan as before, though. So let's go Angel, gain life. Well, now I guess the plan is, do we want to sit back or do we want to smash in? It's a legitimate question. So if we smash with Bloodbond and this, we're smashing for 8, 11, 14 damage, which is not lethal. I have Angel Renewal. I have Shoulder to Shoulder next turn. If he takes 14, he's in pretty big trouble. I'll have the blocker for this. He has 3 cards in hand. What do I want to do? So if he blocks like that, he just eats our Resolute Blade Master. I don't know if I love that. I think we're just going to smash with... this keeps that. This could keep that at bay. And I'm just... If he gets in with those, I can eat this. I can eat a token. I could just swing with the Sky Climber. Which seems fine. Get in for 6. Keep this. We have a better board state, but it's a little fragile to removal. I think we're just going to swing. If I swing with this too, how bad is that? I feel like swinging with this is actually a mistake, a little bit greedy. I'm just going to swing with the Sky Climber. We're going to keep the rest back for blocks. This way, even if he has Oblivion Strike... Well, if he has Oblivion Strike, we're in some trouble, but that's unavoidable. Alright, that's a little bit less worrisome. It's still pretty good for him, but certainly less worrisome than Oblivion Strike, I think. I guess this does let him continue to attack with the Envoy, though, doesn't it? That's an issue. It's an issue. How am I going to resolve this issue? So I think I'm going to have to double block the Translator. I lose my Angel, though, which I don't want to do. But then I can't really afford to take 8 points of damage here. I just don't think I can. Does not strike me as a situation where I can afford to take 8 points of damage. It really sucks, though. I could double block Blood Bond and that on this, and then that on this. I think I might have to do that. I think Resolute Blade Master has, unfortunately for us, outlived its usefulness, so... And plus, I think he wants to kill the Blood Bond anyway. Alright, I think that is the play. So, we're blocking like this and this. Probably losing our Blood Bond Vampire, but we're going to have to live with it. Maybe he kills the Blade Master. Oh, would you rather kill the Blade Master? Oh, bummer. Well, that's a bummer. We lose everything. Everything of substance there. Alright, well, went from really bad situation to horrifically bad, so now we're just in real bad shape here. That was a horrible draw. Let's see if we can't draw a little bit better here. Scythe Master. I wish you were a little bit better, too. You're not good enough. I guess you block Assassin, which is reasonable. I'm not going to play the Meandering River, because I want to be able to give flying to Sky Clamor, I guess. Pretty nasty spot we're in, though. Pretty nasty spot. Well, Natural Endurance, unfortunately, was the real game changer. The turning point of the game. Alright. So you can basically make it unblockable. I think we're just dead. Can't imagine drawing out of this scenario now. He just smashes us with everything, and then I have no idea what we do from there. I think we're just taking just a boatload of damage with no attacks. What the? That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna as well play a tap land. I'm not going to fake like I have something. Can't imagine why I'd need the blue mana with Unknown Shores and Holdout Settlement, but whatever. Was he going to sack everything to get in with it? I mean, by my count, he has 1 colorless mana and 2 more that he can only one-time use. So is he just going to go all in on that? So otherwise, do I have to double block it? I don't want to do that. Wish I had a better board state. Basically, he just gets to turn this off, and then I've got a bad double block. What the? I mean, I'll offer the trade. All right. Well, I think we just chump because I can't afford to take 5 damage. But if does that mean I double block? I mean, I probably have to double block. Because if I don't double block, I think I'm just going to die to it later. So I think I have to get rid of it now. Take my 2 for 1. Kind of hinged on him not having a follow-up play, and certainly hinged on him not having a big follow-up play. Both of those things did not happen. I mean, I didn't even count. He just probably got lethal. I mean, I can't imagine him not having lethal here. Right? He's got to have lethal. I think I'm just dead. Let's say I block his 2 biggest guys. I still take 3, 6, 8, 10. So it means I have to do bad blocks, which really sucks. So bad blocks take just a quadrillion damage that I really, really can't afford to take. Go to 1. There's nothing we could draw that would get us out of this. It didn't really matter anyway. We just drew another land. That was a harsh game, folks. That was a harsh one. All right. Opponent kicked our face in pretty good there. Let's see if we can't bring it back in round 3.